Hello, mic check 1 2 1 2. Hello, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right, how's everyone doing? It's your homeboy Extreme Tony, welcoming everyone to Southern California CW's end of April event, Spring Showdown, for April 30th, 1988. So,
the following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Borger, Texas.
So we have Walking Sherman, right to drop in.
320 pounds, the lunatic.
Here comes Don Sheffield. Larry. Welcome, Apolphus, but you can drop in as well. I could use some help sharing the links. Let's see.
And his opponent from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 191 pounds, El Tiger Roy Jones.
And now I'm working on things. Definitely using the strength there. I think a leg drop. Brother. And now the cover. And one. heavy strikes there from Don Sheffield. A lot of momentum in that one. Another leg drop from Don Sheffield. Cover on 2. That's it, and Don Sheffield with a decisive win.
Here is your winner, the Lunatic Cowboy Don Sheffield.
Okay, the momentum that Don Sheffield is building here could on the next premium event see him back in the title picture. Right now I got the next match for the women's title, as Donna McMary is going to be challenging La Mariposa Violeta. Wait.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Southern Continental Classic Women's Championship.
I don't know if we've had called Donna beats McMary. Donna McMary, and for Google Gemini, it's Nicmeri, McMary family. With Mario's father, Vincent McMary, and then the patriarch, Enzo, who wrestled in the 60s. And then Mario's son, Jimmy Apophis McMary. Of course, Apophis' 2 children, Zion and Marcus McMary. So you have another one. Here comes the Southern California CW Women's Champion, and look at this. Coming out with a new ring attire, or maybe for this special occasion. Hey, welcome. Play can drop in. And it's been a while since I've had an episode of Southern California CW. Because I was preoccupied with Violet. Yep. Violet's versus Poo-Poo's mom. Yep.
Introducing the challenger from Brooklyn, New York, Nick Mary.
Nick Mary.
And her opponent from Mexico City.
Oh wow,
Mexico,
6 people watching right now.
Southern Continental Classic Women's Champion, Marie Hosts Violence.
Clash of different styles here. Locking up. And now running drop kicks in the corner there by the champ. And now, oh man, as Nick Mary gets out of the way. Well, I've had a chance to work on some of the Southern California CEW talent. Because I've tried to play so many CEWs. I got Bradley Wright created in CK26. Oh no. Damn, dude. Good counter there by Mariposa Violeta. And going after the leg. Sound strategy. And Nick Mary bullying her opponent, and kick out by the champ. Connects it with that spinning goal kick, and now the cover. 2. Damn. And we have ourselves a new champ. God damn, Nick Mary.
Here is your winner.
Getting the win. and the championship.
Southern Continental Classic Women's Champion, Donna Nick Mary.
Damn, dude. Talk about it. Unexpected outcome, but damn. Okay, next match. Foreign Legion. Now for the tag titles on the line, as the Foreign Legion taking on the Trailer Park Crew. You see there, the original Ahmed the Egyptian and the Soviet soldier Alexander Romanov. One person I'll get Egypt in the East because push for a month. Oh, you can't worry about that thing. And now here comes the Trailer Park Crew. Bradley Wright, his brother Brody. It's like, go Tammy's dad and uncle.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Southern Continental Classic Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 568 pounds, the Fallen. And their opponents at a combined weight of 520 pounds. The Southern Continental Classic Tag Team Champions, the Thrill Seekers.
Trailer Park Crew. You need the ring announcer holding the quote-unquote Thrill Seekers. You see there, referee Marty Fly holding up both of the tag titles, which they're going to be on the line in this match. We get this match underway. Good form shot by Bradley Wright. Dragging in his brother Brody. And look at this teamwork here. Damn, that's Brody going airborne. his strength there with Brody. Hailing from Lakeside, California. I knew I touch on it on occasion about Lakeside, California. It's like a lot of ranches, there's a rodeo in the main part of the city, or rather unincorporated community. There's a high school there too. A rival high school of mine, I might add. I remember the last high school game I was in was at El Capitan High School when I was playing that. They're my team, I guess. And now look at this. And now the cover, but only gets one. Camera quality looks so nice for this event. And now, Alexander Romanov tagged in. And notice the size difference here. Even though both men are pretty tall, it's like with Bradley Wright being 6'5", but Alexander Romanov being 6'10". Damn. Bradley Wright's like the size of a shooting guard, whereas Alexander Romanov the size of a power forward. And now the tag back to Ahmed the Egyptian. Neck breaker. Some sort of thing. Neck breaker? I haven't said that in a while. Dude. There's rubbing salt in the wound there. Now the tag back to Alexander Ahmed the Egyptian. Now look at the strength here. Damn.
Here are your winners.
And the Trailer Park Group who retain the titles.
Continental Classic Tag Team Champions, the Thrill Seekers.
Trailer Park Crew with the win. Guys, for the world title now. And now we come to our main event. Eric Blackwell getting a big opportunity here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Southern Classic Continental World Championship.
Absolutely GG's. For a premium event, I know the matches have been a bit short, but you can't predict how these matches are going to go. That's the wonderful thing about doing these shows live. And here comes the Southern California CW World Champion, being accompanied by his wife, Lauren, Nick Mary. As for the majority of the early history of Southern California CW, the Nick Marys have been dominant, holding a lot of the championships, with Vincent McMary holding the world title for quite some time, and Donna McMary holding the women's title multiple times. I know there's clamoring that they want to see another championship in Southern California CEW. But so far, only 3 championships are in existence at this point in the early history of Southern California CEW. And what would be an appropriate name for a mid-card title for this regional wrestling promotion? Golden State title.
Introducing the challenger from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 244 pounds, Eric Blackwell. And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Southern Classic Continental World Champion, Vincent the Terror McMahon.
We see how big and standing the title. On Pacific Coast. I'm just throwing names around. There's a mid-card title for Southern California CW. And here we go. And Vincent McMahon wasting no time with cheap, dirty tactics with that poke of the eye to get the early advantage. And Eric Blackwell taking that after just the one count. Can Eric Blackwell overcome the dirty tactics that we're seeing from Vincent McMahon in the early goings of this match? And Vincent McMahon's aggression in the ring is very apparent as the fight continues on the outside. But one thing is that Vincent McMahon can win a clean match if he wanted to. But he doesn't. I mean, one thing is like he doesn't have to, but he does. He chooses to do so just to humiliate his opponents. One thing I would say is that there's a couple things to keep consistent, especially with these newer games. Is like one, I would say like the fighting style, because they kind of matter, but not really. But it would help just with different movesets. Like, because I know the majority of everyone in CW uses the striker fighting style. Tend to be more varied depending on the CW character. And then you have another thing to keep consistent are the particulars, meaning height and weight. And ooh, that hip toss. For example, that during his prime years, Vincent McMahon 6'1", 275. Let's see. And now the cover. Because one thing is that because I definitely use the size advantage, the height or weight advantage that someone may have, and I incorporate it into the storytelling in the ring. Like for example, how Vincent McMurray has a 3-inch height advantage and a 30-pound weight advantage over Eric Blackwell. And Eric Blackwell is more of an in-ring technician in contrast to Vincent McMurray, who's more of a brawler. And now look at this. Damn. Powerbomb with an elbow drop. Cover. 1, 2. To a 99% from referee Marty Fly. And also, different fighting styles is also another tool that I use to incorporate in-ring storytelling. Just like with an actual like combat sports, how styles makes fights. Like for example, in boxing, you would have like a counter puncher versus an aggressive fighter, or an inside fighter versus an outside fighter. Or we go to MMA, whether it's UFC or Bellator or some of the other MMA leagues out there, how you have a submission specialist versus a striker or grappler. All those things are part of the storytelling factors of the ring. Just like how a lot of matches do go to that heel versus face mentality, good versus evil. That's perfect for storytelling. When Vincent McMurray is that perennial heel, and you have all these underdog baby faces, like the current one chasing for the title in Eric Blackwell, are going to go to the top rope. Oh! Damn, I think he overshot the elbow drop. And can he overcome that mistake? Because that was like a minor botch, even though because hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt him, and the distraction from Lauren McMurray. And now look at this swinging neck breaker from the elegant wrestler that is Eric Blackwell. And Vincent McMurray not having any of that elegant style of wrestling. And now scoop slam, follows it up with a leg drop. Cover. 1, 2. And that's it. Vincent McMurray retains.
Here is your winner, and still Southern Classic Continental World Champion, Vincent the Terror McMurray.
And yes, the Terror, Vincent McMurray, is still your champion. And as the McMurray family still dominates Southern California CEW. And one thing is, it's already passed. So we definitely got to start wrapping things up here. But I also want to thank everyone for tuning in. So if you like what you see, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends throughout the social media platforms. Because with all that being said, this has been your homeboy Extreme Tony. Thank you everyone for watching. Y como siempre, I bid you guys adios. We'll see you guys next time.